Hey everybody, you're watching Cole The Cornstar. Listen, the windmills are saying don't forget to like the video. But really guys, if you haven't clicked the thumbs up button yet and you enjoyed the video, what are you waiting for?
Good morning, good morning. Anyhow, it's morning my way. Out with the excavator this morning, getting ready to fuel up the Hyundai. Got to check it over, got to check the oils. One of the big ones, I just opened up the compartment. I want to check the radiators. I was going to mention last night video or a couple nights ago, you guys might have seen where somehow the windshield exploded on the combine. Gee, it's not a combine. It's an excavator. But anyhow, the window exploded on the excavator. I'm just kind of wondering if it was the pressure in the cab and the temperature outside. I know it looked like a tree actually touched it. It had to be something to do with the pressure in there. And then I know Cole beeped out some of the words. I'm not really sure why, because I just said, I'm glad everything's okay. That was kind of what I said, but he was trying to make it look bad on my part. Back to the excavator. I'm going to get it greased up.
Looking a little bit different. We got the tanks home last night, got the tractor out this morning, and Dad is bringing dirt over to Summers. So now I'm gonna keep working on the 16 row and putting the new trash whippers, or new used, on that one. That was probably way zoomed. What we're doing here, focus, there we go, is we're taking the old trash whippers off the 24 row and we're gonna be putting those on our 16 row. The old ones, you only have 3 spots to adjust them. So either you were too high, you were too low. These you can rotate them just by picking this piece up here and turning it. It lowers the trash whipper, raises it, so they're more adjustable. So we're gonna put those on this here planter.
Hi there, camera.
So I'm starting my morning off with trying to get this monster out of this hole. That thing's heavy. The excavator can lift like 26,000 pounds. I can't budge that. So I need to break this up more and then try to drag it out. Over here is all I got left in this field. I apologize if there's any wind noise. I'm using my phone right now. My main camera has a wind blocker, but I gave that one to Dad. Aha! I got it. Definitely a good sized tree.
Night's supper is roast in the crock pot. Love this meal, it's so easy. I'll be seasoning it here pretty soon, probably with just salt and pepper and some onion. And then I'm gonna put in some carrots and some potatoes.
Good afternoon, Pete.
How we doing, guys?
So how many phone calls have you had this morning?
It's what? Let's see. It is 1:16. I've had 40 phone calls and done 4 stops
Is that
before
a lot
here.
of phone calls or no?
Just a lot.
I usually get 120 a day. So today we're gonna try to wrap up the planter. Looks like we have some wires here, there. I don't know what we're really doing.
Hello, it's hot out. I'm sweating.
Hey Anna, what you doing? It's so nice out, isn't it?
I'm out at the cemetery. Had a grave this afternoon to cover up. That's what I'm doing here, getting ready to rake it up, try to make it look nice. And there was about 3 other graves in this cemetery that we did over the winter, kind of packed the dirt in and touching them up also. Just nice in the springtime to have the graves looking nice, so when people come out, they don't have to look at an ugly dirt pile that's settled and everything. Problem is right now the dirt's real close to working with, but it's a little tacky yet. So I hate to try to touch up graves too early in the spring. Since I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and touch up the other 3 or 4 graves also, make them look nice.
We started this morning by the truck, and this is how far we've made it. We just got a few trees left. We're playing a little bit of a side hilling game right now, so that's kind of fun. But we're getting closer. Isn't that just a pretty view?
Natalie, Cooper, and me just put the trash whippers on the older planter. These right here, they're kind of heavy to put on, so thank you, Natalie, for helping me risk my life. I tried to switch with her and I put in the bolts, but she didn't buy it. So now we're picking things up so we can get the other planter back in here in case it sprinkles. What do you think, Natalie? You gotta take out every wrench when you work on a job?
Pretty much.
Guy's kind of neat this morning. It's a beautiful morning for a walk. I'm taking advantage of it before the weather changes up.
Okay, I need a change. All right, we're using our new door. We got the excavator fueled up. Everything is greased. Okay, here comes the fun part. I need to climb down in the creek. There's a tree stump that's about 14 feet long. It's kind of buried in there. I can't get any leverage on it with the thumb from where I'm at, so I need to wrap a chain around that so I can yank that out. I want to get that out of there so that way when stuff comes floating down the creek down the future, it doesn't get all caught up right here. No one's here to help me, so I guess I'm on my own. Hopefully that water's not very deep, because I only got rubber boots on. Let's see, where should we hook? Pull up the old sleeves. This water's gonna be cold. Okay, here's the fun part. Oh, I suppose. Let's give the old college try. Oh, that's cold. That is really cold. Oh, we have a slight problem. Packed down on the ground. Okay, let's try this again. Ugh. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Okay, pull that chain tight and we're gonna pull it out nice and easy. Did I break my chain? Guess we need to get a bigger chain. Man, I didn't feel like I was hardly pulling. That chain just seems weak. If this won't do it, I don't know what will. Ready? Yeah. Gotta clean our boots off before we get in the cab. Okay, go back to pulling more trees. Our ag leader guy, Pete Youngblood, he just called, said he needs to come down and meet with me, so I'm here in the shop quick. We'll chat for a little bit, and then we'll go back out to the excavator. Oh, hi, Pete.
Hey, how are we doing today?
We got a visitor. It's lunchtime.
It is. Let's get the Heinz ketchup and make something to eat.
Doesn't get much better than roast with gravy and potatoes.
It doesn't get much better than spaghetti and meatballs.
Okie doke, we're done meeting with Pete. Our bellies are full. It's time to go back to the excavator. You guys know the drill. Not a lot of room in the excavator cab, so we'll leave you here in the shop with Daddy Cornstar. Or Cooper, or Natalie.
Cooper and I are out right now. We're in the heated shop. We're changing a flat tire on the planter. Now we're trying to get things so we can get the tire back on. Things working, Coop? Hey, there's Anna. Hi, Anna. We cheated. We used the overhead hoist. We got 2 tires that had a slow leak in them, so we just decided let's take care of them, then once a week putting air in it, and that once a week ends up being a half a day and it's flat. Now, I was reading on the excavator this morning, it said responsible for flat tires. I guess we're responsible for the flat tires on our planter. I just got a call from Cole. He's getting ready to cross another bridge with the excavator. I'm here in the vehicle, the old van with all my friends. Well, we finally broke the van out of the shed the other day. We need to get it cleaned up and get her back on the road. It's always handy in the springtime if we got to move people around. We can all jump in the van, and I know Cooper likes running it around. I just traded vehicles from the van to the pickup. Got the tires in the back. I could go around the block, which would be about 3.5 miles, or I can just cut through the cornfield a whole mile across and meet Cole on the other end. So I'm taking the shortcut. I'm taking the corn stalks. I'm traveling at high speeds of 25 miles per hour. I'm gonna stick a bunch of rubber tires on the bridge. That was one of the things the county asked us to do to protect the bridge. The old Hyundai is taking a road trip. We could leave the tires out here, wait and video the first car that pops the hill about 60 miles per hour. Watch them hit these tires. It could be entertaining. I don't know who put them on the bridge. It wasn't me. I'll be the first to admit, when the boys wanted to rent the excavator, I really didn't think we would use it very much. But I am amazed of the old rotten stumps and things like that we had cut off years ago on the fence lines. Them trees weren't rotting, and some of the old busted off trees from the windstorm of 2011. We are using the living heck out of that machine. It was probably one of the best things we've rented in a long time. So thank you there, readers. I appreciate you guys. I don't know how far radius you go from home, but I know there's been people way further than us that's rented stuff from you and you've delivered, so thank you guys. What you are wiring up there, Coop?
Wiring up a cord for the welder.
Put these shields back on this tractor. Cole the Cornstar. Just had a few friends over a little bit ago that were looking in our planter tractor. They seen the new floor mats that we put in there from Tractor Mat. They were wondering where we got them and stuff, so I don't know if you could tell a little bit on that, where the guy can order them. I told them to talk to you, but I was just thinking about it. Maybe some other people would want to get them. These things, I know it's kind of hard to see right now. We got stuff laying in here. But these little mats from Tractor Mat, they go in your tractor. They're custom fit. And the neat thing is they have a lip all the way around. It's custom fit. If you happen to spill a water, a pop, you can just take the mat out, wash it. Your other mat underneath it stays nice and clean. Everything stays contained. What I like about it, like a little bit ago, I got some mud on the floor. I could take my broom it right out, because on the end there's no lip. I'm getting ready to wire up my monitors for folding and unfolding the planner, trying to figure out where we're going to put that stuff. Did you get all the parts we need, Natalie? Everybody keeps asking who Natalie is. She's not a little rug rat that just floated in looking for food. This is Cooper's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Cooper's getting the press wheels laid out here so we can try to get all that stuff put on. Seems like, how Cooper said that day, seems like we've been working on this planner for a while now. One thing, when you're working with it, you kind of get to see how things go on, but it takes time. Cooper keeps forgetting the ladder on the back of the planner is down, and I think he's bonked his head like 14 times. Usually after you do something like that once, you don't forget. He's calling you short, Natalie. I just heard Natalie say, ouch. One thing you always want to remember is when the pain is gone, it doesn't hurt no more.
Obviously.
Found a couple little cracks on the planner on a joint. Cooper's gonna grind them out and then re-weld them in.
It's like watching fireworks.
Cooper's doing some welding. Okay, got a question for you. Is it drawer 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Do you remember? Which one is the Teflon tape in? Ah, look at that, Teflon tape. Somebody even sent us a whole bunch of new Teflon tape, so thank you for that. I'm gonna get back to trying to mount a monitor up in the cab. Cooper's still back there welding.